I have just under 70 days to complete the entire Kanto Pokédex. With one caveat, if I fail, I have to release my level 100 Zygarde, who's been with us since the beginning. No time for long intro, you guys, we have our work cut out for us. Now, we've already made some progress on the 151 dex. Like, for the legendary birds, I've caught Zapdos and Moltres, but we're missing Articuno. We're missing Mewtwo, and I'm really worried about Mewtwo because I've genuinely never seen him, and it's already been 236 days, so I really hope we can see him before day 300. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I want to do this before day 300. So for legendaries, just Mewtwo and Articuno are missing, which isn't horrible, but legendaries are completely random. I could be waiting from 1 day to 70 days, like, or even longer. There's really no guarantee of me ever pulling a legendary. I'm missing the entire Dragonite line, which sucks. I'm missing Bulbasaur, the Squirtle line, a few key evolutions, like Vaporeon and I think Flareon. Yeah, I only have Jolteon, which is also really bad because we're going to have to evolve EVs. So it's gonna be really difficult to do all this. Before we do anything, we need to craft up a ton of Pokeballs. So I'm gonna go to the old Apricorn farm back at our old place, and I'll try and craft up as many Pokeballs as possible. Alright, apricorns are harvested. Let's fly back home and craft up a ton of Pokeballs. Alright, so we're gonna craft 3 types of Pokeballs. Dream Balls, Timer Balls, and Quick Balls. So let's do the Quick Balls first. I really hope I have enough gold for all this. 44 Quick Balls should be enough. Now we're gonna craft Dream Balls. Dream Balls are a little more expensive because they use diamonds, not gold. Okay. Boom, 36 Dream Balls. Lastly, we'll do Timer Balls. We'll just do a stack of these. Very nice. All right, we're stocked up on Pokeballs. Very, very good. Last thing is I want to fix up our team. So let's put our PC down here. I definitely want to put Arceus back in the team. His Seismic Toss ability is so helpful. It inflicts damage equal to the user's level, which is just like genuinely really helpful for hunting legendaries. Then I want to get an Eevee in here just so we can level it up and eventually evolve it into either Flareon or Vaporeon. And that'll be all we'll do for team stuff. So let's grab an XP share for Eevee. I should have one here somewhere. Okay, there we go. XP share in the backpack. Very nice. And you know what? Yeah, you can hop on my shoulder too. Let's go. Okay, well, I have some news. Mewtwo doesn't spawn out in the wilderness. We sort of have to genetically engineer him. We're going to need a fossil analyzer, data monitor, and restoration tank. And then we're going to need 2 psychic gems, a nether star, max revives, and then we can quote unquote genetically engineer Mewtwo. That's actually not too bad because it means there's a guaranteed way of getting Mewtwo. Okay, fossil analyzer is pretty easy to make. And what about the data monitor? That's also pretty easy to make. And the restoration tank? Oh no. Okay, we're gonna need a revive. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Let's craft the fossil analyzer first. So we need 4 pieces of deep slate, iron, glass, and a piece of redstone. I have all of that. Okay. That's the fossil analyzer. Let's go. We'll just put everything here for now. Now the data monitor. By the way, I do have another star here, but we're not going to use it. You see, last episode, I got another star from defeating Entei. It sort of feels like cheating, though, so I'm not going to use it. In fact... No. Wait. Yeah, we're going to get it a legit way, all right? I'm sorry. Let's go. Okay, we got it. Let's go. This is huge. So I'll put it right here. Lastly, we need a restoration tank, which is much harder to get. We need a revive, heal powder, and honey. Oh, that's actually easy. I have a revival herb. At least I think I do. I don't seem to have one on me. It might be in the old place. Okay, here we go. Yes, let's go. I have one. Oh, that's so huge. And then we need a bottle of honey. So let's just drink this water bottle, and we just need to find a honey thing. I don't know, the honey comb or whatever. I have like no experience with honey at all, to be honest. So yes, please tell me it's full. Please. Yes, let's go. We got it. That's so huge. Oh my god. Okay, let's fly back home. All right then, restoration tank is essentially crafted. So let's melt up the revival herb, and I'm literally just gonna use sticks. There we go. Boom. Let's go. And we need a composter, glass, and iron. Okay, well, we have the glass and iron. I'm just gonna fly back to that village that we saw earlier and steal a composter. Yes, I'm that lazy. I'm not gonna craft one. You know, like... There is not a more vile mob out there than the skeleton. Just disgusting. Anyway, we got our composter. All right, let's go, dude. Okay, we have all the different blocks that we need. Let me just make sure this is in the right orientation. So we've got the right orientation. We just need a psychic gem. Please tell me I have one. Oh, thank the Lord. Oh my goodness. If we didn't have one, it would be so over. Slot it in there. Let's go. Now we need another star. Holy voice crack. We need a nether star, and I think everyone knows how to get another star. And you know what's even more annoying? I lost my like insane bow. I just threw it away somewhere. I have no idea where it went. Okay, we need to hurry up. Let's head to the nether. We need to go to the fortress, farm a ton of wither skeletons. Luckily, I already have looting 3 on this sword. Yes! Also, I didn't get the achievement, so I bet I have one hidden away in a chest at home. We gotta hurry, man. I don't want to lose Zygarde. Yes! Oh, we are so unbelievably locked. Oh my goodness. All right, you guys, let's fly back home. Just leave me alone, man. With every fiber of my being, I hate gas, and every single time I see a short of them suffering, I genuinely get filled with pure happiness. I hate gas. All right, please tell me I have another skull here. Yes, let's go. Oh my goodness gracious. Wait, I just realized we still have to fight the wither. All right, we're flying away. I don't know what we're doing right now. We're getting cooked so hard. Let's leave him right. I'm gonna leave him right here in these coordinates, and I'm flying right to the end and enchanting a new bow with infinity, with power, with all that. You stay right here. I swear to you, I'm going to come back and wipe the floor with you. Wait, is there like a huge explosion supposed to happen? I don't know, man. We got the nether star. I don't care. Okay, let's head back home now that we got our nether star. Let's go. We're so locked. Oh my. Hold on, let me get this sugar cane. So we got our nether star. Now I believe we just place it in here, and then I think we just use any sort of organic matter and fill up this restoration tank. Wait, can we use like a cactus? This Mewtwo is genetically engineered with seeds. Mewtwo of seeds and bread. That's insane. Okay, so now we just wait 10-15 minutes and he'll be here, at least I think. And let's go and hunt more Pokemon as this goes. So I think the first Pokemon that we should go for is probably Squirtle. Now, the good thing about Squirtle is that both him and Bulbasaur spawn in a jungle. And I'm gonna go around the jungle and see if we can catch any other Pokemon here from the 151 Pokédex. Okay, well, I know Caterpie spawns here. Again, like for Squirtle and Bulbasaur, we just sort of have to hope we get lucky that they spawn. And that's how it's gonna be with a ton of these Pokemon, honestly. Okay, there it is. Yeah, we'll just quick ball it. No need to get fancy for a Caterpie. So that's the whole Caterpie line done, actually. You know what, you guys? I'm low-key getting really anxious. I think I'm gonna go back to the base and just stay right next to the Mewtwo until we, like, literally have it in our hands. Oh my goodness, it's, like, forming in there. I heard it do a little thing. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, we're actually so locked. Look at this. Let's go, bro. Okay, it kind of sucks he's a level 1, but no time for celebrations, unfortunately. We just have to go back to the jungle. Okay, do we have Mankey and Primeape? Okay, well, we don't have Mankey. I swear Mankey's like not even that rare. I've seen him spawn before. Ooh. Is that it? Yes, that's a Mankey. Let's go. Hello, Mankey. And let's just quick ball it, I think. Let's go. Okay, that's the Mankey line done. I see another Tepig over here. See, like, this is kind of what sucks, right? That spawn could have been another starter, but, you know, like, it just decided to be a Tepig. Tepig is in the same rarity and bucket as other starters, so that could have very easily been Squirtle or Bulbasaur. Okay, well, we do have the Bellsprout and Weeping Bell line, but I do not have Victreebel. Okay, well, we can just use a Leaf Stone on Weeping Bell. Let's actually just go home and do that right now. We send him out, grab this, and now we can just evolve him. Boom. Let's go. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna head back to the jungle, but bro, I need to spend the night killing creepers. I have no gunpowder whatsoever. Oh, no way! There's a legendary Moltres over here. How is a Moltres spawning before Squirtle and Bulbasaur? Technically, it's a new addition to the Pokédex because I only have the Galarian Moltres. Oops, and I have Victreebel in my bad. Oh, I see another Eevee over there. Oh my goodness. Okay, we need to hurry up and catch this dude. Very nice. Okay, well, that's the original Moltres caught. I want to catch this Eevee over here. Okay, this one will evolve into Flareon then. Okay, cool. That's our second Eevee. I guess I'm just gonna like AFK in the jungle and hope that a Squirtle and Bulbasaur spawn. All we can hope is that they spawn quickly and not like on days 270 or something. Okay, I wasn't recording, but this thing spawned. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, that's another Paradox Pokemon. Oh my goodness gracious. A Bulbasaur just spawned. Yo, and thank God it was a Bulbasaur, not an Ivysaur too. That's so huge. That's the Bulbasaur line done. We already finished the Charmander line. Now we just need Squirtle. It's day 249. Almost day 250. Luckily... Ooh, hold on. Before we get to Squirtle, there's a Dedenne over here. I don't think I have him yet. Hi there, I did find a Squirtle. I put him in a boat over there. I can't even express just like how frustrating it has been to just wait for Squirtle. I've had about like 5 Grookey's spawn. Maybe 2 Poplios. Like, also I realized that my mic might have been like really loud, so yeah, I'm sorry about that. I don't know if the audio is like horrible. We're gonna leave Articuno for the very last because there's actually nothing worse than just waiting and hoping the Pokemon spawns. So there's Squirtle, finally. Let's pull him out of our PC. There we go, Squirtle. I think we can evolve him all the way too, right? Okay, we can just evolve him to Wartortle, not Blastoise yet. We need to level up both Wartortle and Eevee to, I think it's like level 40 to evolve them. Also, I'm pretty sure, yeah, I have another Eevee here too. We're gonna go to the end, grind up XP for these guys, evolve them. That way we'll get Blastoise and also Flareon and Jolteon. For those of you that are new, we're gonna go to the end and fight a ton of unknowns. They're all like level 50 to 60, so it's really, really useful for grinding XP. Okay, well, that's Wartortle done. So we can evolve him into Blastoise. We got big man Blastoise now. And I also realized I am a complete cabbage because the Eevees don't even have level requirements. We just need to equip them with the fire or water stone. Yeah, so let's just fly back to home base. Okay, well, there's a water stone and we need a fire stone, right? Okay, there's a fire stone. Very nice. Okay, so I think we just right click it and give it the Firestone. There's Vaporeon and there's Flareon. Let's go. Very nice. We have 1 to 15 completely done. We have Eevee and all the evolutions in Kanto done. So let's go back home and then we'll see where we're gonna go from there. Okay, you guys, Pokemon 16, 17, 18 is the whole Pidgey line, and then 22 is Fearow. So let's really quickly go and knock those 2 guys out. So let's just find any forest. I don't think a jungle will do. They spawn atop of trees, so we're in the right place. Guess I'll just do my Clash of Clans war attacks then. Yo, Pidgey, what's up? Okay, nice. And I'm pretty sure these guys evolve via leveling up. Let me check. Oh, yeah, there's a Fearow over here. We don't even need to level it up. And I think that's the last unknown. And that is Pidgeotto evolved into Pidgeot. Let's go. Okay, so that's the Fearow line and the Pidgeot line completely done. Okay, I'm just gonna go back over to the Enderman farm, finish repairing my tools, and then we'll go back home and see our next step. Okay, so we're missing every single Pokemon from 26 to 40. So 26 is Raichu, Sandshrew, Nidoran, Nidorino go up to 34. Okay, so we're gonna go to the Savannah. Nidoran and Nidorino both spawn here very, very frequently. So there is a Sandshrew over here. We might as well catch it. All right, we got our Nidoran up on this hill right here. Yes. Okay, finally it spawned. Let's go. Pretty sure I mixed them up. All right, cool. There we go. We'll just plot them in here. Nidoran can evolve straight up into Nidorina. All right, that's Nidorino obtained. Now I think we need a Moonstone. Dude, I only have 1 Moonstone. That is insane. Please don't tell me I need another one by the end of this episode. Anyway, that's Nidoking done. Oh my goodness, we need another Moonstone. Oh, I don't think I have another one. Hold on, I might have one like hidden away in a chest over here. Please, no. Oh, thank the Lord. Okay, crisis averted. There's Nidoqueen. Let me just grab all the stones and stuff from here as well. Okay, now we're done. We should never have to come back here again. At least not this episode. Let's really quickly get Raichu and the Sandshrew evolution. I forget the name. Okay, so that's Sand Slash. And then we'll take my Pikachu, my very overleveled Pikachu. And we just need a Thunderstone. Kind of nice to see the OG Pikachu being evolved here. Nice. There we go. My boy, man. He's grown up. Can't go on the shoulder anymore. Kind of sad. 35, 36 are the Clefairy line. 37, 38 are the Ninetales line. And 39 to 40 are the Wigglytuff line. So I think our best bet is to go to a meadow. So yeah, they should spawn more frequently here. Either that or I've got my list wrong. Well, there is a Vulpix over here, which is nice. Ooh, hold on a second. There is an Igglytuff, I believe. Swear I already have an Iggly. Let me just check. I might have like a shiny variant from a very early episode. Yeah, I have a shiny Iggly. I have no idea how I got this. But yeah, it'll just ride on our shoulder and passively gain XP. Then Clefairy spawns on hill biomes. You know what though? There might be other Pokemon that we need in hill biomes. Hitmonlee, which I know we don't have. So yeah, we'll just stay right here. Hopefully they can spawn quickly. Guys, it's been like, I don't even know how many days. It hasn't spawned yet, but we got something better. A chicken jockey. I see it on my mini-map. Let's go. See, that wasn't nearly as bad as waiting at the windswept gravelly hills. All right, Clefairy. Oh, it's a Cleffa. It's all right, though. We got the first one in the line. Oh, wait, what? There's a Jigglypuff here. Oh, don't mind if I do, I guess. Okay, well, we just need a Moonstone for Jigglypuff to evolve. You know, this is my last one, man. Oh, no. That's Wigglytuff obtained. Okay, very cool. And then we'll just keep Cleffa in our party. Can it go on my shoulder? Hopefully it can. So that'll be 35 and 36. Okay, well, we can quickly evolve Gloom, though. I just noticed. Oh, we just need a Leaf Stone, which we have plenty of. There we go. Vileplume obtained. You can also evolve Zubat really quickly, too, if he's at level 22. I mean, we might as well just get Ninetales quickly. Ninetales obtained. Yeah, they cooked so hard with this model. All right, guys, we're making good progress, but I want to take a quick break here just so we can touch base. So we have a few problems. Catching Blissey is going to be remarkably hard. I actually feel like I'm underestimating how hard it's going to be. Blissey is in the rare bucket, but then it also has a really small weight, which means that even when we do get the rare spawn to trigger, getting Blissey to spawn is going to be next to impossible. Now, I do have a strat on my mind. First off, shout out to James. I'll put his channel up on the video, but essentially because Blissey spawns anywhere in the overworld, we might as well go to a biome where there's not going to be that many Pokemon spawning and then build a huge dirt spawning platform where Blissey will spawn. Basically because Blissey spawns anywhere in the overworld, there's no like set place to find it that has a better chance, but building a huge platform above the ocean kind of fixes it. Honestly, I'm not too sure. We're just going to try it. We also need path blocks because Blissey spawns in villages, and path blocks I believe designate villages in Cobblemon. I'm not too sure, but for now we need to get a ton of dirt. Hold on, wait. I literally see an Abra right over here. There's no way. This is huge because we're gonna need this Pokemon later. We've collected 1,000 blocks of dirt, so let's fly over to an ocean. It's do or die time at the end of the day. Like, we need this Blissey, dude. If we don't get it, it's over. So we'll just build up from the bottom of the ocean here. I hate Phantoms so much. Yo, you gotta be... Okay, we got a Magnemite. That's why I was placing all this redstone around. It's one of the conditions for him to spawn. Nice. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just staving off these Phantoms. All right, you guys. I am going to keep it a buck. It's just not happening. It's been 3 days. Chansey's not spawning and time is ticking. You can't afford to just be AFKing here doing nothing, unfortunately. It's actually baffling how rare Chansey is compared to like all the other legendaries. I mean, even a Pokemon like Articuno, if we go to a freezing biome and it starts snowing, then we're gonna have a pretty good shot at catching him. But with Chansey, it's literally just, it could be any time, which like you'd think, oh yeah, that's really good, but it sucks because there's no like actual way of farming the Pokemon. We're gonna try and complete the whole Pokédex and then like hopefully Chansey spawns sometime. Well, let's take a look at our Pokédex here. Well, we might as well finish the Abra line. So we just need Abra at level 16 and then we just need a link cable, I think. Please just be level 16 already. Oh, let's go. He's level 26. That's huge. Abra, boom, evolved. There we go. Alakazam. This is also helpful because we're gonna need to Mega Evolve him in the Mega Evolution Part 2. Welcome to the crew. Fortunately, you're gonna go to the PC now. So that's the Abra line done. Might as well do the Machoke line. So he should be in here somewhere. Come on, surely it can't be hard to find a big muscular dude. Okay, and boom, Machamp obtained. We'll go and get Machop sometime. He's not hard to find. He spawns on hill biomes pretty frequently. Let's also quickly get Poliwrath. We just need a Poliwhirl and then a Water Stone. There we go. Pokemon 72 and 73 are Tentacool and Tentacruel. So let's head to the ocean right now and see if we can catch a Tentacool and Tentacruel. Not a Tentacruel, but I do see a Seadra, so let's go ahead and catch it. I think there's a Tentacool over there, but dude, I feel like that's been happening a lot more frequently. So I have done some research on catching our boy Dratini. Dratini is an uncommon spawn, but it's not just in the ocean, it's in ocean ruins. These ruins are specific to Cobblemon. So we sort of just have to look underwater and see if we can find any ruin looking thing. Ooh, that might be it right there, right? Yo, wait, this has to be it, surely. Wait, are these Cobblemon ruins or just normal Minecraft ruins? Okay, well, let's catch the Lapras first. Yes, I see one. I don't know if you guys can see it on the mini map, but there is one here. Finally a dub after the Chansey nonsense. It should be like right here. Yo, what's up? We have to be really careful, so I'm just gonna use Breloom False Swipe Spore combo. This Pokemon is too important to lose, you guys. Oh, has a sleeping animation. All right. Oh, why'd I just quick ball? Proof I don't think. Oh my goodness. Somehow I catch it. Okay. All right, let's get out of here. What the heck? Yo, is that not the toughest entrance ever to a cave? Look at this, you guys. Bro, I wish we built our base right here. This is so cool. Let me jot down these chords. This looks too cool. Okay, you guys, let's quick fire 83, which is Farfetch'd, and then 86 through like 90. Farfetch'd spawns in 4, so let's first go there. You guys, I kind of have a plan on what to do for Chansey and Articuno. So Chansey spawns anywhere in the overworld, but I think it has a better chance of spawning in villages. It might have like a slight multiplier. So what I'm thinking is we go to a village in a freezing biome. We'll sort of just AFK there and hopefully they both spawn. Chansey. Oh my goodness, it actually happened. I was just sitting here waiting for Jinx to spawn, but oh my goodness, you guys, that is so relieving. I was stressing. I thought we were never gonna find one. Okay, let's go, dude. That means the only like actual tough Pokemon that we have left to catch is Articuno. Like, there are ways to catch Articuno. We can always just stay in a cold village while it's snowing, and he has a pretty high chance of spawning. But yeah, we're sort of just waiting on this Jinx right here. It needs to spawn. Oh my goodness gracious, a legendary Galarian Articuno! Well, we basically just completed the entire Pokédex. Okay, let's go ahead and catch this guy. The model sort of glitched. It still looks so cool, but it's day 272, so we'll be able to finish this. Oh my goodness, I completely forgot Breloom is a victim against Articuno. You know, you guys, I actually don't really like the Galarian Articuno as much as the ordinary Articuno. And there's another one. How on earth are there 2 Articunos in one place? It's not even snowing. Okay, I think I'd rather get this one. The fact that Jinx still hasn't spawned makes me sort of worried because there's a big chance it's like a Chansey where it's not necessarily like in the ultra rare bucket, but you know, it's still a Pokemon that has a very low weight. Okay, let's switch to Breloom. Hopefully he doesn't get hit with like a nice. Okay, perfect. That's the first Articuno, and then we'll go ahead and catch the Galarian one as well. Let me actually just heal these boys up. Still no Jinx, by the way. Honestly, you guys, I'm also sort of worried about Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan because in all my time playing Cobblemon, I think I've seen like one Hitmonlee. Nice. Okay, we caught it. We completed all the legendary birds now. 137 is Porygon, and then 138 to 142. They're all fossil Pokemon, so we're gonna have to go around sort of excavating these fossils and getting their DNA, kind of similar to what we did with Mewtwo. Then 143 is Snorlax, which Snorlax is kind of a pain to catch, but we can always go for Munchlax and then evolve him. Well, we still haven't caught Jinx, so I'm literally just gonna AFK. All right, you guys, it is day 274. 2 Smoochums have just spawned. Okay, and then we evolve it by getting it to level 30. Anyway, you guys, Magnemite is also ready to evolve. I managed to get him to level 30. So there we go, Magneton. How's Cleffa doing? Is she, what's her friendship? 158, and we needed at 160 to evolve her. Let's take a quick trip to a hill biome to catch a Machop. Actually, in fact, this might be a good time to go after Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. We also need an Elekid, which evolves into Electabuzz, and they have a higher chance of spawning at hill biome, so that's good. Also, Munchlax spawns on hills. I forgot to mention that. And we'll stay here for like 10 or so days. Honestly, you guys, like, this is sort of the home stretch. I wonder though, I mean, like, you never know, like, Munchlax could take a long time, and then we just, hopefully they can spawn quickly. So I'm just gonna AFK right here, and I'll see you guys when hopefully all of them spawn. All right, you guys, it is day 288. We've been here for like 5 more days, and I'm just gonna call it quits. Hitmonlee and Munchlax, they're just not spawning. I mean, when I'm getting like Charmeleon, Pupitar, Haxorus, all these other Pokemon, and then like the Kanto ones that I'm hunting just aren't spawning. I mean, honestly, you guys, like, there's nothing I can do. Like, genuinely, there's nothing I can do, you guys. I thought the platform would maybe help out a little bit, and it did. We did get some rare spawns, but I mean, we failed the challenge. Like, let's just be honest, Zygarde is off the team. We're just gonna put our best foot forward and just try to complete all the Pokédex that we can before day 300. But I mean, no Hitmonlee, no Snorlax equals we failed. It's devastating. So let's fill in the moles in our Pokédex here. Oh, I forgot. We still have to get the Moonstone for Clefairy. Let's waste no time. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, here we are back at the Dripstone Cave. So Moonstones should generate like inside the pillars themselves. Okay, there we go. Moonstone right here. Let's mine it with Fortune. Okay, 3. Cool. Nice. Okay, there we go. Send Clefairy out, and then we can just Moonstone. Okay, so you got Clefable. Cool. So that's 36 done. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and quick fire like basically everyone that's left except for the Hitmonlee line, all the fossil Pokemon, probably like Porygon, and any Pokemon that needs to evolve via leveling up. But I'll see you guys once we've made a ton of progress. This is where we're at in the Pokédex. So from 1 to 105, we are completely done with everything. We're missing 106, 107. That's Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan. 127 is Pinsir. We have to go to a jungle and still get him. Pokemon 137 is Porygon. And then this entire section right here is all fossil Pokemon. Actually, 143 is Snorlax. You know, we could have done this if we caught the mountain Pokemon, but here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna spend some time in a jungle just catching Pinsir. Then we're gonna go around doing the fossil Pokemon. Essentially what we're gonna have to do is fly around looking for these fossil like structures. We're gonna have to use a brush and excavate pieces of their DNA, restore them, and then I guess obtain them. Honestly, I'm not 100% certain on how the process works. Okay, wait, there's one literally right here. Wow, that is extremely cursed, by the way. All right, you guys, so I've done my research on the fossil Pokemon. The first thing we need is a brush, so let me really quickly make one. Okay, so 2 should suffice. So basically, you guys, we have to fly around looking for these fossils. Now, I already know of one right next to our house, so let me just show you guys sort of how it works. And so basically, we excavate it and look for the suspicious gravel, I think. Yes, here we go. I thought it was like a tree for a second. Anyway, so we go over here and we can just dust it. Oh, oops. And so notice how this gravel is different from this one. Then we just dust it like this. Okay, so this one just has a bone, but the drops do vary. You can get fossils. It's not guaranteed. Is that gold or? Yes, you guys. Oh my goodness, we're actually so locked. Okay, this fossil is for Aerodactyl, so we're already making really good progress. We just need the fossil for Ammonite and Kabuto. All right, you guys, it is day 299. We managed to obtain all 3 fossils that we need. So the Amber fossils for Aerodactyl, Dome fossils for Kabuto, and then Helix is for Ammonite. So I'm gonna take the fossil analyzer, restoration tank, and whatever this thing's called, and I'm gonna go back to the platform that we built near the hill biome. All these fossils will take about 12 minutes to extract the DNA, and then we'll get all the Pokemon. But I think instead of waiting and doing nothing, we might as well AFK at the platform and see if we can get like a Munchlax and a Hitmonlee. We've already failed, so Zygarde is definitely gonna get transferred by the end of this video, unfortunately. honestly. You know, we tried our best, you guys. We tried our best. We can't say that we didn't. Rates were just pretty horrible, and I guess I thought that like 65 days would be enough, but boy, was I wrong. So I'm gonna finish this episode off and just show you guys that I fully evolved them and completed the Pokédex, and of course transferred Zygarde, but this is the end. We have a lot of rebuilding that we're gonna have to do without our captain. You know, Zygarde was just the man. He led the team, and for the rest of the series, someone else is gonna have to step up. So we're gonna figure out all of that next episode, and I'm just gonna AFK here. Hopefully Munchlax and Hitmonlee can spawn quickly, but I'll see you guys in the next one.